Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and I'm here with a review of Ghostrunner 2 on the Xbox Series X and S consoles. Now, this is coming out on the 26th of October 2023. It's developed by One More Level and published by 505 Games. Now, I was lucky enough to be sent a copy of this game prior to the release to do this video, so huge thank you to them for that. I got to play this game in a demo form at WASD Live down in London last month, I believe it was, and it was literally my favourite game of the event. It was so much fun. So being able to play the game in advance of launch to do a video review for you guys, I am so hyped for it. Now, this is a direct sequel to the previous game Ghostrunner that came out in 2020. Now, if you haven't played the first game, you can play the second one. It does follow on. It takes place about a year after the original game. You basically saved Dharma Tower in the original game, which was like humanity's last refuge. It's like a big city that was obviously plagued by violence and chaos and everything like that, and it was ruled over by a tyrant called Keymaster. So obviously in the original game you defeat Keymaster and you liberate the people of Dharma Tower, so everything should be good. However, with his death it leads to like a power vacuum that's, like always, quickly filled by other sinister sort of parties, and it's up to you once again 1 year later to basically go back in there and sort of bring order to this futuristic dystopian world. Now, if you haven't played the original game, you can play the second one. Like, I played the first one briefly, but I never got into it as much as I got into this one. I don't know why. I think it just came out at a time when a lot of other things came out, so I never really sort of had the chance to sit and play it. But because obviously I'd played the demo of this game, I was so hyped. I was like, right, I'm sitting down, I'm playing this from start to finish. It's so good. So in this game, you play in a first-person perspective. So it's basically it reminds me of Mirror's Edge, but with samurai-esque combat. So the aim of the game is to work your way through a variety of different levels, defeating enemies, and it's basically like a one-hit kill system. You can take one hit and die, so can your enemies, barring bosses and stuff like that. So you have to really use your environment to your advantage, either sort of sneaking in from the back, wall running, jumping, grinding on rails and stuff like that, and using and utilizing all of your awesome sort of ninja-like abilities to overcome all the obstacles in front of you. Now, I really enjoyed this game. It's just better in every way. So it's got a bigger world, so you can explore outside of Dharma Tower as well. It's got better boss fights that have more interaction and more ways to defeat them. It feels a lot more sort of play your own way. You're not sort of forced to sort of do a certain thing to defeat a boss. And there's a lot more checkpoints in this game, which means you can die quite a lot. As you can see in the video footage, I die all the time, but it's all about sort of coming back and then trying again in a different way and stuff like that. And I like that it doesn't really punish you for dying a lot, unless you're just going for your speed runs and stuff like that. Now, one thing I loved about this game was the motorcycle sections. They are absolutely fantastic. So fast-paced. You're basically having to sort of blitz your way through a whole load of environments. You're having to sort of switch levers to ensure that you've got jumps ready and that there's doorways to access and stuff like that. The first-person platforming sections and the combat is fantastic as well. It all feels great, and it runs great as well. So there's 3 graphic modes on Xbox. There's a performance mode, a quality mode, and a higher frame rate mode. So you can get up to 120 FPS, or you can get a much better resolution. All depends on what sort of gameplay style you want to go for. Now, this is one of those games, and I hate saying it, it's one of those games that's really easy to enjoy and play, but takes a lot to master it. And it's all about, obviously, mastering your like boost ability to dodge attacks and stuff like that, ensuring you're blocking at the right time to do parries and like counters. But once you get used to it, and also like your grapple and jumping around with your grapple and dodges and stuff, once you get used to that, you end up being an absolute like killing and sort of parkouring machine, and it just feels absolutely amazing. Now, I did enjoy the boss fights in this game. I thought they're very interesting, and even though, like I say, I wouldn't say I'm a pro at this game. I died a hell of a lot, as you can see from the footage. But I never felt like it never got to the point I was stupidly frustrated. Now, like, I've played a lot of games in my time, and things like Dark Souls and stuff, those bosses can literally drive me to despair to the point that I never want to play those games again. But even though I was dying in these games quite a bit, I was just like, I know how I can beat this. I've just got to keep doing this and doing that. And the fast-pacedness of it all, it never sort of outstays its welcome to the point that you get sick of it in any sort of way. Now, this game isn't out yet. It's coming very, very soon. There are 3 different versions that you can get. So there's the standard edition, which is just the base game and your pre-order bonus with like extra swords and hand skins. There's a deluxe edition, which adds even more skins and a hand hologram with username. And then there's the brutal edition, which gets you 48-hour early access on top of that. More things as well, new motorcycle skins and stuff like that. And that also includes the season pass as well. So if you're looking for an amazing game that's sort of fast-paced, brutal, and you really feel like an absolute machine when playing it, I really, really, really recommend you check out Ghostrunner 2. If you've played Ghostrunner 1 and enjoyed it but thought this could be better, you're going to really enjoy Ghostrunner 2. And overall, like I say, I had such good time. It's one of my favourite games of the year. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's challenging, but also not too challenging that it makes you want to rage quit. What more can you ask for? 505 Games and developer One More Level have done a fantastic job of improving on the original game in every single way. Now, like I say, this is available to pre-order starting at $34.99, depending on which edition you pick, which is a fantastic price as well for the game. And it's available on Xbox Series X and S console, so it's next-gen only. It's also available on PlayStation and PC. So check it out. It's coming very, very soon. Fantastic game. Let me know in the comments if you've played this game and what you thought of it. Have you played the original? What did you think of it? I loved it. I loved the upgrade system. I loved the like secret weapon skins and sort of things you can find by sort of not just straight away following the beaten path of each of the levels. It gave you a reason to sort of look around and find all the secret like nooks and crannies. I loved the characters, I loved the story, and I loved like the voice acting in it as well. I think it was really, really, really well done. And it even has like light puzzle sections as well, where you're having to obviously use your abilities to help you like progress by pushing levers and all that sort of stuff. So fantastic little game. Honestly, blew me away. So check it out. You can't go wrong with this one. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you very soon for more content. Bye for now.